fear, anger, jealousy, resentment, hatred, blame, condemnation, and judgment are absolutely unreal. September 20th, 2015. Hello, this is John with Jesus' message for Sunday, September 20th, 2015. Today he is again talking about the inevitability of humanity's awakening into reality. And, as with my last Saul message, I am posting my complete communication with Jesus so that you can see where I'm coming from with my doubts, and my intention to release them as the moment for our awakening approaches. Me. Good evening, dear Jesus. Thank you very much for your last message. What do you have for me this evening? Today I have been tired, mostly at peace, content, but uninspired. It feels as though I received my last message from Saul a long time ago, and yet it was only last Thursday afternoon, 2 brief days ago. Time is surely quite unreal. It appears that we addressed issues that many are concerned with, judging by the many comments I have received. So that was very good. But, right now I feel blah, bored. Peaceful but without direction or motivation, so an inspiring and uplifting message from you would be good, but you and Saul have given me so many that I sometimes see these communications of ours from the point of view that they are merely more of the same, nothing new, and do they really have any validity? In other words, I do have doubts. They do not last, and I know that they are a distraction, my ego attempting to convince me of the reality of the illusion, something I know is unreal. However, it would be nice to be able to dissolve them once and for all. As you must know, I most firmly believe in life after death and in an infinitely loving God, presence, source, but, like most humans, I have no idea what that really means. Reading accounts of people's NDEs is uplifting and encouraging, but life here on earth leaves much to be desired, especially for those in war zones, those fleeing war zones, and those suffering with floods, forest fires, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and various forms of ill health. So I feel I should not complain at all, but, as I experienced listening to Anita Moorjani's interview with Brian Rose www.youtube.com web link, I do feel that something of ultimate importance is missing from my life, something I remember I had but can no longer remember, other than knowing that something important is missing. And of course all the inspiring messages from you and from Saul are about the fact that there is only love, and the only concept of that most of us can imagine is falling in love with another, so that life can be lived in a loving, uplifting, and very satisfying relationship. However, very few of those seem to work long-term, even though we are only here momentarily. So I guess we are all really looking for what we lost when we chose to separate from God. And, having forgotten what it is that we lost, we have no real idea where to look, and where we do look does not reveal any satisfying answers. So, dear Jesus, please respond with a message that uplifts and inspires me and our followers. We are in need of reassurance that reinforces and strengthens our wavering faith so that we continue making our way very positively along the path to our inevitable awakening. Jesus. Good evening, John. The task we here in the spiritual realms have taken upon ourselves, and that you who have chosen to experience human lives at this point in humanity's awakening process have also taken on, is to uplift and inspire humanity into awakening. We pass messages to you, they inspire you and strengthen your faith in God, and you then share them freely and indiscriminately so that all of humanity can become aware of and then choose to be part of this longed-for process, leading you to your inevitable awakening. As we have said, humanity has made the collective decision to awaken, but the distractions and enticements with which the illusion seemingly presents you almost constantly keep drawing you back into it. This has been an ongoing struggle for you since the moment, just a moment ago, that you made the choice to build and enter into the illusion. The illusion is a very clever construct. Many of you have seen conjurers and magicians performing extraordinarily convincing magical tricks, so you understand the concept. but the illusion that the one Son of God built to attempt to separate himself from his Father is way more convincing than anything that a human illusionist could possibly produce. The saving grace is, of course, that time, like the illusion, is unreal, utterly unreal. Yes, to all of you apparently immersed in it, it seems totally real, but I assure you that it is not. Those of you who have had NDEs, many more of you than you might think, know this, and have shared that knowledge with all who wish to be informed. Throughout the eons, mystics and enlightened ones have also been telling you this, but, as I said, the distractions and enticements of the illusion, like the tricks of conjurers and magicians, draw you in because they seem so real and entrancing to you. Illusionists' tricks and sleight of hand are always finally revealed for what they are, unreal illusions, and the grand illusion in which you seem to be living, often very unhappily and unsatisfactorily, will also be shown to be unreal. You are one with God. That is your state since the glorious moment of your creation, and it is an unchangeable state, because God is changeless, and so, therefore, are you. You were created absolutely perfect, because, naturally, all that God creates is eternally perfect. That does not mean you are in a state of stagnancy, motionless. Creation, God, is eternally creative, and the potential for further creation is limitless. Unchanging does not mean a stationary or uncreative state, it means a state that is constantly and eternally extending love, infinitely. This means that you, every sentient being, is forever expanding in love and creativity. Your potential to create like God is limitless. This is your natural state, creating and expanding the field of love that is God and in which He created you. What He creates He shares and extends without limit or restriction. Love is limitless and changeless, there is nowhere within it that anything unloving can be present, because there is nothing else, and there is no potential for anything that is unreal or unloving, because love fills the whole of creation, being the whole of creation. When you awaken into reality, your eternal home, as you will when you release your fearful grasp on the illusion, your joy will be beyond, way beyond your wildest dreams. Keep renewing your intent to awaken and for humanity to awaken by daily, hourly, in fact moment to moment restating your intent to be only loving, regardless of the situation in which you seem to be involved. Love is all. Therefore, love, when you embrace it, dissolves all that is not in perfect alignment with it. Fear, anger, jealousy, resentment, hatred, blame, condemnation, and judgment are absolutely unreal. Let them go, release your anxious grasp upon them, and allow them to dissolve into the nothingness from which you imagined them into being. It is only your grip on them, your belief in them that appears to maintain them. Not one among you wants any of them, you only want love, so open your hearts, as we keep advising you to do, and allow the love that surrounds and envelops you in every moment to embrace you, waking you up into reality, your eternal home. Your loving brother, Jesus. Channeled by John Smallman. johnsmallman2.wordpress.com